Get ready for the next battle. ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
कर ली। अरे भाई अंडरवेयर दिखाना।
ये लीजिए डिक्सी स्कॉट विद एआई।
चड्डी में एआई
यानी एयर इनसाइड।
Made from innovative Air Max fabric ताकि हवा एकदम अंदर तक पहुंचे।
एयर इनसाइड है।
तभी तो कंफर्ट है डिक्सी स्पॉट।
Dominate the Rift with Opera GX. Install any official LoL.
Him. This should be enough for Akil to take the round.
Yeah, I think that's something you were mentioning earlier on. You said because he's starting to block those lows in a clutch situation, Akil might go for the mid option. It's not that punishable, like who cares, right?
Yeah.
And he did it there. Beautiful low parry. Again, it's all looking Akil at the moment.
Yeah, combo drop is unfortunate. 1-2-4, nice blue spark. You see up one, big haymaker. UK trying to mix up his moveset a little bit, looking for 1+2 and other moves, but Akil just really wearing him down. This is just pure Ana play. Looking for every mix-up opportunity, making a bit nice. High crush again, that heat smash is working out so well for him.
He has so much success using that heat smash.
Another power crush. He's just using himself as a resource and beating out CJM. UK, you have to make the most of this opportunity right now.
Is he going to make the most of it though?
Rage. No, won't be eating it. Nice.
I was a bit scared for Neon K there for a second, but Neon K fighting back. Good stuff.
But we've seen this before. He needs to get the games on board. He needs to finish those games. Don't play with your food here.
Side step 4.
Some trades over here about even on Hello. Neon K forward 4-2 connecting. And again, the mids.
The mid option, the blender from Ana.
The mental conditioning is definitely in place right now.
The thing is, the more that he does this, the harder it gets. Just mixing his
Cancelling out, but at the same time, doesn't get a whip punish. Oh, nice, good punish. He available. Akil RP right now, going low once again. Oh, nice punish with the orbital from Neon K. Keep it simple, go for the rage, and just like that, Neon K stops the bleeding for the time being, gets the game on the board, and we're 2-1 to Akil right now.
I feel like it's really difficult. I mentioned before that the pressure with the full crouch. How much can Neon K take? And he's mixing him up really well. Akil is doing the right thing. He goes for the lows, and then the minute Neon K is like, oh, you're going to carry on going for lows, he switches it up to the mid, and it just keeps going back and forth.
It's going to be interesting as well now how at one point does Akil potentially switch to the Victor. I assume if Neon K wins this game, Akil I think will be most likely switching characters. The other thing to consider as well is I think Akil will again start incorporating the full crouch low once more, start rotating those options and keep Neon K guessing, because now he's going to be expecting more mids, and then that's where you start doing the lows again. You got to keep the golden ratio, but nice movement from Neon K all the way around. Side axis, so it's a little bit awkward.
Yeah, it looks like Neon K's woken up. He's trying to make it an all-UK affair in that finals. Akil still in front.
Fragile debuff applied. That chip damage is going to be immense. Oh, he was looking for the orbital, not quite finding it. Again, the wall's working in Akil's favor right now. Nice hard duck and call out on the throw.
Yeah, that's what I like so much about Akil. He has the life lead. A lot of people would say maybe you need to chill, you need to relax, but not in this game. You have to take advantage. You have the life lead. Go for safer options in your aggression.
Running past QCF 2-1, not connecting. The pushback not working out in Akil's favor and back turn. Goes mid once again, spending up for the heat dash. Nice movement from Neon K.
They're using the down forward 1 there to neutralize his opponent. The sweep again from Ana, one of her best tools.
There we go, the bazooka. The chip damage stacking up, wine openers.
Oh, this is so tense.
Forward 2, Akil running with the advantage. Neon K trying to see some of it back. Nice interrupt, going for the low. Good punish. Threatening the full crash mix again, tried for the orbital. Akil, nice conversion, and just like that, set point for him once again.
Terrifying from Akil. Just a masterclass in how to use this character. Beautiful whip punish. Goes for all the lows. Neon K is not ducking anymore. He's just there 3 lows in a row. That's 4 lows in a row.
Swift punish from Neon K could be a little bit more. Heat smash spent.
His back is against the wall as well. He wants to get out. Akil just locking him in. That's the 6th low in a row, I believe.
I'm just waiting for that one influence with another low. There's the mid. Good punish.
So he knows that Neon K doesn't really want to duck. How many lows have come out upon? Like, it's so close to the end.
He has he available. Neon K just one more low and the down 4, taking it home for Akil, sending Neon K out of the tournament. After such an insane run in the LCQ, it won't be enough. Akil putting himself in the grand finals versus Kane and Trench.
Exactly. Sometimes the way to win in this game is just throw out those lows. Your opponent, when you kind of gauge that your opponent is a bit scared to block low, that's when you have to be brave. And that's what Akil done just there. He was so brave with those lows. He could have done absolutely anything. Neonk could have retaliated with whatever and then launched him. Could have blocked one of those lows, could have low parried, could use a different option, but he just stood there and took all of those lows over and over and over again.
See, I think when we were talking about earlier, Chicken Chakrami and Flower, Akil really reminded me of you when you were younger. Playing with no fear, making those big reads and doing things that are like, that's stupid. Why would you do 7 lows in a row?
Yeah, I think he did about 8 poke lows in a row. It was so
it works out.
It's
a brave choice because eventually you're going to be like, surely he's not going to do another one. It is almost like a throw-up situation where eventually you have to commit to something, you have to try to call him out, but then, you know, if he rotates his options again, it becomes such a scary situation to deal with.
Exactly. Commiserations to Neonk, who had an absolutely amazing run. He really showed us how to play Azucena. So if I want to learn Azucena, I'm going to go back and watch those videos there. Really performing super well this weekend. Yeah,
considering he had the losers run in the LCQ, made the most of it, managed to have a very dominant performance in LCQ after that, all the way up until here, taking Akil, putting him into losers, unfortunately, but losing to him. But Akil, also, what a run from him, beating Jod, beating Nino, beating Jod again, and then Neonk, and now will have to face Kane and Trench.
That's a really spicy grand finals, honestly. Kane and Trench versus Akil, the UK versus Saudi Arabia, to see who the champion will be.
It's going to be a difficult one to call. I am very curious about Akil's character choice versus Kane. What character are we going to see? Is it going to be Victor potentially? Are we going to see Anna? Could be very, very interesting. But for now, let's throw it to our amazing host, Reza. Take it away.
Thank you, Poon. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event of the evening. How that everybody ready in the room on Twitch? Because representing UK, the first one to come in, Kane and Trench!
Users spiked overnight, but your stress level didn't. With Azure, auto-scaling keeps performance steady. So even when demand surges, you don't break a sweat.
Gentlemen, Adwin! We have to do the rock, paper, scissors on stage. Please, guys, best of 3. P1, P2, back to the commentary desk with Poon Life and Rukeng.
Thank you very much there. Grand finals action here. The end is near. Saudi Arabia versus the UK. Akil versus Kane and Trench. One of these players will be your champion. Unlike, it's been a great weekend of Tekken 8 action. I hope everyone at home has enjoyed the show. Burst of 3, I feel like, is the talk of the town. It allows for such great comebacks, and you really do see the adaptation between players. But, like I said, unlike, the end is near. We are crowning a champion very, very soon.
100%, and it's going to be very interesting to see how Akil deals with his potential long-set format, because obviously it's first to 3, but it might end up being first 3 times 2 because he has to reset the bracket first. He has to place Kane and Trent and loses first before he's able to eliminate him. It does give Kane also a bit of a buffer, but it does mean this is going to be an absolute battle of endurance. The stamina on these two players is going to have to be pretty hefty, especially considering that they've had a hell of an event overall. You know, multiple days of playing games, watching games, making sure you are adapting even when you're not playing. You're paying attention to what information is on the screen, or when your opponent is playing but you're not, and using that to your advantage. We'll see who comes out on top. There can be only one winner, but either way, a new country will be holding the trophy.
Oh, yeah, they're going to be added into that Hall of Fame. Yeah, Akil, what a player, representing Team Falcons. I was speaking to him earlier. He says he feels really good, and he wants to thank everyone watching at home. He said he hopes he's brought excitement to everyone there. He thanks his family.